Rich, the breeze up sales, not a relatively new concept. You are known as the king of the breeze ups. Am I going to get it right? More often than not. From the outside looking in, do you think of this, you're buying off the shelf here, ready-made race horses, some of the guessing removed. Is that the case?
Yeah, it is. Look, as you say, we've been extremely lucky at the sales. I mean, the last 3 years we've had 2 Group 1 winners out of it, Platinum Queen and Perfect Power. And numbers-wise, we've bought a lot of winners, a lot of stakes winners. I think we're top of the list on every front. I wouldn't regard myself as a big purchaser, but we buy a few every year and we've been very lucky, so it works.
We're going to take a look at one horse on the list, Richard. It's lot 77. What's attracted to this? Is it the pedigrees of breeze? Why is he potentially on your radar?
He's by a sire that we've been lucky with, Cotai Glory. We bought the Platinum Queen, Midland Park. We breezed. She was bought out of the breeze up. And Roger, who we bought a lot of winners off, he's recommended him to us as well, but he did a nice breeze. He's a big scopy horse. He's not your typical Donny one, but we liked him. We liked him as an individual. We've had luck with the sire, and hopefully we can get a chance of trying to buy him. You know?
And you mentioned he's been vetted already. That's something, that process you go through for every horse that you're potentially bidding on.
Literally, what time we know? We're 9:30. And literally, we've just got the results of the vetting, all the X-ray scopes and everything, and he's got a tick. So we are interested in him, but depends what he makes.
Rich, here he is. Just looking in, what is it that you really like?
To be honest, he's a bit of size and scope about him, and a great loose walk. You can see as he's walking there, he makes it look easy. You know, it's. I'm not saying it's like dancing, but you know, some people are good dancers. They say if they can walk, they can run. You know, and conformation-wise, he's pretty straight. You know, everything's where it should be. The legs are in the right position, but. Another thing I do like is he carries his tail. You just see when his tail, he just swings a bit, you know, and I like to see horses. It means they're using themselves and they're athletes. It doesn't make them go fast, but it's something I like to see.
Does he look like he'd be ready to go relatively early?
He's quite a big horse. It would depend on when you really step him up and ask him whether he just holds himself together. You know, he is quite a big horse. But he's fairly set, as you can see. He's level there, so hopefully he won't grow again. He's big enough, but just a good, nice type of horse, and looks a kind sort of fella as well. Good set of ears on him, and you know, just I like him, and plenty of depth in his throat, which is there. It means that you can get oxygen in there, and you know, if you can't breathe, they can't win. But it's just everything about him I like, you know.
Well, here we are, lot 77 that we saw this morning. Happy news, sorry for Richard Fahey, he's heading to Musseley Bank. Richard, you were the Brussock agent, the winning bid. Richard explained what he loved about this car. What was it about him for you?
I mean, it's a breeze up sale, so the way he galloped really caught the eye. But physically, I'm sure Richard pointed out to you earlier, he's got great balance. And as you can see, great presence, and temperament is a really important thing. these young horses have to go through a lot when they're breezing, and this horse always showed a great temperament in his breeze. And then when we were seeing him here, you know, he's just come back from the ring and all the rest of it, and look at him, he's great. So temperament and style and presence in the way he galloped. Yeah, look, it's what it's all about, isn't it? It's dreams. You know, this has been a very lucky sale for Sheikh Rashid. Obviously bought Perfect Power here, who Richard trained brilliantly, and he gave us some fantastic days. And actually from the same vendor, so it's no, look, it's what it's all about. Racing's about dreaming, and I think we've got something to dream about with this lad.